education becomes one of the greatest highways of the new earth, because education is the way a civilization teaches itself who it is. As Christed energy rises, learning becomes more awakening and more alive. Mentorship becomes normal again, where elders teach through presence and experience, and where youth bring innovation and fresh perspective. Apprenticeship returns, where hands learn alongside hearts, where skills are passed through relationship and respect. Community-led learning grows, where children are supported to discover their gifts early, where creativity is honored as intelligence, where ethics are taught as practical guidance, and where intuition is respected as a legitimate way of knowing. Education becomes less about producing identical humans and more about cultivating whole humans, because a whole human naturally contributes to the whole. Well-being becomes a shared art on these highways as well, because reverence rises when hearts are coherent. Many of you will feel drawn to care that treats the human as a whole being, where emotions are respected, where the body is honored as intelligent, where spirit is included as real, and where prevention through lifestyle, purpose, and community becomes as normal as intervention. Ancient wisdom meets modern innovation in ways that produce new standards of care, and you will see more integration of movement, breath, hydration, nutrition, sunlight, sound, and rest as foundational practices. You will also see people supporting each other through honest conversation, through safe community spaces, through ceremonies of release and renewal, and through the rebuilding of trust in the body's capacity to heal when life becomes aligned. This is Christed medicine, care that honors dignity and honors the sacredness of being alive. Communication becomes a luminous highway because the new earth requires new language. Your species has used language as a weapon, as a mask, and as a strategy, and Christed consciousness reshapes language into a bridge. More humans choose clarity over exaggeration, sincerity over performance, listening as an act of love, and speaking as an act of stewardship. Networks arise that prioritize solution sharing, beauty, and truth, because attention naturally flows toward what feels coherent. Storytelling becomes medicine again, and the stories that spread are the ones that strengthen courage, deepen compassion, and teach humans how to cooperate. You will notice more people asking better questions, more people refusing to be pulled into rage as entertainment, and more people creating media that nourishes the mind and heart rather than fragmenting them. These highways extend into governance, though you may call it by different names. Councils, circles, community-led decision-making, and service-based leadership become more attractive because they feel sane. People seek leaders who embody integrity, and they support models that allow transparency and accountability with respect. Even within families and workplaces, decision-making becomes more collaborative because coherence invites shared responsibility. Stewardship becomes the measuring stick, and leadership becomes less about status and more about reliability, care, and the ability to hold the good of the whole in mind while also respecting the individual. When humans remember they are one species, one family, many expressions, diplomacy becomes natural, and the tone of the leadership begins to change accordingly.